5, just woken up probably about 20 minutes ago, made some breakfast, got some juice, debating a coffee in probably the next half an hour, and yeah, it's Monday, so welcome to the start of the week. So I've got the breakfast laid out, went for some porridge and honey as per usual, and I'm just rendering today's video, so it's taken its sweet time, but it's almost there. So all the actual work that I need to do for today, like my Spanish and stuff, I've already done, and obviously this video is done. It literally just needs to upload, and I need to do the thumbnail, and other than that, it's done. So I haven't really got much to do that's work-wise, so today is just going to be about running errands, and I'm sure I'll find work to do. I might just start doing the work that I'm meant to do tomorrow. So it's going to be a chilled Monday for once. Like, I don't have imminent deadlines. I'm not like panicking, which is lovely. Very rare for me. So then I just watched the morning news as I had my breakfast, and after I'd seen the headlines, I watched one of my videos for Spanish. This one was talking about direct objects and how to conjugate verbs. So it's finally getting daylight, so I've put my running kit on. I'm just about to go for a run, but before I do, I just want to sit down and tell you about today's sponsor. So today's sponsor of the video is First Rate Tutors, a tutoring service that also offer online courses. So here on screen, I'm going to show you one of their English courses for GCSE. So what I love about it is that it's so detailed, but it's not overwhelming. They've broken up the structure so well so that it really guides you through the course and helps you to stay on track with your GCSEs. The course is taught and structured by using videos, which really makes it feel like you do have a tutor in the room. Using this course, you've got all the information you need to excel at the exam, but you can work through it at your own pace and go back to stuff which you can't do in a normal classroom. Plus, it's so affordable, which is a really great feature of this. You know, it's a one-time payment, it's not a subscription, so then once you've purchased the course, then you can just crack on with your GCSEs and really use this to help you meet your targets, goals, and really get you ready for the exam. So I'm going to leave all of their information in the description, the link to the website and all their social medias, and thank you again for First Rate Tutors for sponsoring this video. And right now, I'm actually going to go for the run. Effort today. We did 9:41. I was hoping sub 10, so 9:41's not bad. So that was pretty much the same time as the last time I did a 2k run. Actually, it was 8 seconds faster. The last time I did one, I think it was October. Perhaps I've done one since then, but that's the last distinctive one where it was like timed and I really gave it like 110%, and that was with the army. Basically, before I joined, I had to do a 2k run, and that was just to see, I guess, what standard you're at. I think 9:49 when I did it then, so this isn't too bad. I think I'm gonna go for a walk, not very far. Probably just like 3-4k, warm it off, and then go back and do an ab workout. But I'm actually pretty chuffed with that, although I felt like I wanted to cry for the last 500 meters, and 500 meters is a long time. That's like 2 and a bit minutes of crying. Sun is shining now, so I've gotten ready after I came back from my run, and as you saw, I had some leftover risotto for lunch. So now I'm just heading out to Tesco, got my backpack on, and I'm just gonna go nip and get a few bits. Actually, it's gonna be probably a weekly shop because I haven't been in about 10 days. So back now from the shops. I've had to close the curtains because it's such like a glare. Look how bright it is. Oh no, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about when it's summer in here, but it's so bright my eyes can't hack it. So I came back from Tesco. Tesco's actually really busy considering it's the middle of the day and it's like a Monday. Now I'm back. I've just been spending like 5-10 minutes sending off my PT. So because I'm a reservist within the army, we need to keep up our physical fitness by ourselves, and then we send off our PT to basically show them like, this is the PT that I've done this week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to download my reading for tomorrow and just check to see how much reading there is for tomorrow's class. I'm starting my assisted reproduction module. I think it's law tomorrow and ethics is in on Thursday. So we're finally doing my area of expertise, my area of just limited knowledge that I obviously did my dissertation on. So looking at PGD, which is like implantation, genetic diagnosis, and looking at gene editing, and just looking generally at like, should couples be able to reproduce artificially, and all of like the ethics on that and law on that, and at what point, and when does disability become disability, and all those really interesting questions. That's what that module's on. So I've got to do the reading for that tomorrow. I had a brief look, and I think it was about 2 journal articles, and then looking at the statute, but I already know the statute because I did my dissertation on it. So it doesn't look too bad, so I might not have to get up at 6 a.m, but basically I just want to like go on, download all of my reading and just see what I've actually got, because then I'll be able to emotionally prepare tomorrow. Okay, so I've just done that for the module. It looks very high class. Just basically downloaded all the reading that I need to do tomorrow, so I don't have to like search for it in the morning, because if I'm getting up early, no way that I can be bothered to do it. So if it's all just in a folder sitting there nice for me, it makes life easier. And then what I do is on my document, because it's a new module, I've set up the new document and how I like it laid out, so with the contents page, and then my subheadings, and then referenced what I've already got referenced, and then when I read the articles tomorrow, I'll reference them properly, and basically just laid out the reading from the reading list. So this is the sources are in bold, and then what they want me to read from the reading list underneath, so I can basically just look at this document and I don't have to go back to the reading. That didn't take too long. It's nearing to 4 now. My video came out and I promoted that too, because obviously it's Monday. So I've got a couple hours before Spanish, so I am contemplating what to do actually. I think I might, oh my god, I might have a nap. Is that really bad? I've been up since 5. I'm tempted. So Spanish is over, I'm just taking my makeup off. Today's class went really well. I think now we're focusing more on like doing a lot of reading. So the homework he set was like reading 3 chapters of this book, which is good because I feel like that's an area I don't really practice. And I think I've focused probably for the last 5 or 6 weeks, definitely this term, looking at like talking to people, trying to like brush up on vocab. There are still certain tenses that I just I'm not good at, which is like the past perfect tense in Spanish. I don't talk like that in English, so I find it really hard to conjugate verbs in Spanish. It's basically the tense where in Spanish you have 2 types of past tense. You've got like the past tense to say like I went to the shops, or I was born this day, or like I went on holiday last year, like that's that tense. But then there's like the close past tense, which is the one I struggle with, because that's like saying I have had a burger, or I have just gone to the shops, or something like that. Like I don't talk like that in English. If I was going to say like I had something to eat, I'd be like I ate a burger. I wouldn't be like, oh, I have had a burger. So when you conjugate stuff in Spanish like that, it just mucks with my head. And then there's 2 different types, and then it depends on whether there's a direct object to an indirect object, i.e. if you need certain pronouns to like string the sentence together, and it's too complex for my brain. I'm just like, you know what, when the likelihood would I really need that, I'll stick to the past tense that's like past tense. They'll know what I mean. But yeah, I'm just taking my makeup off now, and then I'm thinking, because it's ish early still, I mean it's like 8 o'clock now, that I'm gonna do a bit of statute reading for tomorrow's class and lay that out on a table nicely, and then go to bed, and also have something to eat because I haven't had anything to eat yet, and I feel like I'm going past it. Do you ever go past it? Basically just gonna end the night off with a bit of work to ease tomorrow. So I finished off all of that reading for the class tomorrow. I ended up basically just listing out all of the statute that they wanted us to look at, but rather than just like typing it up word for word, I basically just put it into my own words. So when they're referencing certain sections or subsections, I can just like see my condensed version of notes rather than having to like decipher what it actually means on the cuff when you're in the class. I did that, looked at the explanatory notes too. It's basically probably half of the reading they wanted us to do for tomorrow, so it's going to save so much time that I've done that now. And equally, because we were looking at the Human Fertilisation and Embryology Act, basically I did that all for my undergrad when I was doing my dissertation. So a lot of the questions they want us to answer tomorrow, like what does it mean for an embryo, or what licenses can you get, like I already know the answers. So, you know, smart module choicing of picking modules that I've basically already done before, it's paying off. I'm gonna wrap this video up here. It's about like 9:30 now, so I'm just going to probably watch a bit of Netflix before bed and then have an early night. So I will see you guys next time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.